day 5. And there's a rabbit right in the middle. Let's see if he lets me get a little closer. Good morning, it's day 5. Hope you enjoyed the rabbit picture there. It's just crossed Bullfrog Creek, not Bullfrog Creek. Bubs, no, I don't know what that is. I think that's Bubs. So it's 7:15. Can you believe that? We slept in, had some coffee, and just relaxed. I'm the first one out. I was really taking my time, and I was like significantly ahead of the other guys. I mean, what, maybe 10, 15 minutes. You know, I'm just gonna start walking. I can see the sun, and it's about 37 right now. So that was the low. It's probably 40 now, but anyways, good night's sleep, bizarre dreams. But I slept really good, even with the messed up valve on my pillow. But I'm gonna need to get a new pillow though. That thing is just not quite doing it. It doesn't really hold air. It's only the valve that's doing it, or the ones you press in. So that's, you know, that could end poorly. So yeah, woke up. Just had some nice coffee, warmed it up, heated it up, and just took my time kind of getting stuff organized for the day. All of that. So yeah, 7:15 is crazy. So basically I woke up at 5:30. I probably started actually moving at 5:45, but that's still forever to get ready. But it felt good. We only have 9.5 miles today. That's why things are pretty relaxed. So we're basically kind of walking downhill following Bubs Creek for about 3.5 miles. Since we did some of it yesterday. So, you know, we were trying to be real cautious of each other yesterday because we know we were pushing it. And so really it's who's ever the tiredest, you know, that's where we stop, kind of thing. I was still feeling pretty good, but, you know, just the whole consensus was, you know, I mean, I didn't want to go any further either. I mean, I was ready to stop at the way back at the top, but the good news is, though, is that we have 9.5 miles today. So that first 3.5, then there'll be an intersection to go up out of the canyon here, leave Bubs Creek and head toward Bullfrog Lake. And then that's right into the whole Kearsarge Basin kind of a thing. So I suspect we're gonna get there pretty good time today, so that's good. So we're gonna go over Kearsarge Pass today, and then we're gonna drop in, you know, on the other side toward Onion Valley to, I think it might be Gilmore Lake. There's a couple lakes there. And if we get there early enough, we'll take a little swim, which would be wonderful. And then tomorrow, we have a 2.5 mile hike out to get our ride at 8:30. So that's really why you can see how it was so important for us to get over Forester Pass yesterday to set us up to make sure we get that 8:30 pickup tomorrow. So that's what's going on. Packs are relatively light now. Just have basically, you know, a day's worth of food. But I think we all brought a lot of extra food though. But day's worth of food, and we're following a creek, and we're going up to a lake. So, you know, we're carrying like a max of 1 liter of water, so that's really good. So I think that's about it. for the night and for the day. Just really enjoying this. You know, as you can see, it's just a beautiful, beautiful morning right now. All right, hike on. I just passed one of the biggest campsites I've ever seen. So like 2 campsites. You could put dozens of tents in these things. So so this is Bubs Creek. I don't know if if I crossed Bubs Creek back there, or was this like a feeder into it? I'm not really sure. But yeah, it's really pretty. And then we got some big mountains up above here. Woo. Yeah, it's really pretty. So if you look closely, it's harder to tell now, but if you think about it, you see all the wreckage and everything, all the way from way up. Gosh, let me take my glove off here. From up there, you can see look at all the wreckage. This whole place is just a complete. It's just, you can pick any words you want, but in 23, this was like just a nightmare. I mean, look at the right. This avalanche just came down there. That was the heavy snow year. It was horrible. I mean, it was not fun. It was dangerous. But you know, nobody's mentioned it to us coming up or on our way here. So I figured they had a lot of trail maintenance, and I'm telling you, they had massive trail maintenance they did here because, you know, I mean, the avalanche went right over the creek, right? It's just, you can see there's just crap everywhere right here. I mean, that avalanche must have just come from up there and just come all the way down here. It just clipped the top of the trees, you know, stuff like that. It's just, they're gone. I mean, you can imagine the forest. How do you clip a tree? That's in snow. I mean, like right there, right there. Boom, boom. So, ooh, there's back where we came from. Woo. Dang. So, yeah, and it just goes. It's like it went all the way down. I don't know if it went all the way up or there's another avalanche that came down on the other side. I mean, it's just carnage, man. I mean, it's huge. Man, they must have had some serious trail maintenance here. And I'm not going to keep videoing, but it goes on. It goes on for a while. There's like multiple avalanches coming down here. So I'm pretty sure those are the backsides of the Kearsarge pinnacles. So there's multiple Kearsarge lakes. One of them is right up against the other side of the lakes there. Oh, very cool. All right. There's like a newborn. Oh, and that one's coming back to its mom. Come on, Mom. Get out of the way. There you go. Look at that. And there's 2 of them. And the one ran really fast away. Now ran back to her mom. We'll probably get a little view of them right here. I don't want to freak them out. I mean, more than I already have. But there's hikers going all over here, so yeah. Oh, there's nursing right there. Oh, that's just so precious. Oh my gosh, there's 2 little ones right there. Yay, look at that. I've never seen deer nursing before. Oh my gosh. Here we go, look at that. Oh, they're hungry, guys. What a great way to start the day. Life goes on. Okay. In the midst of all the carnage right here. Such a pretty morning. I can't believe I got to see the little fawns. I've never seen anything like that. It's quite a privilege. Yeah. can tell there's just camping all along Bubs Creek here. Wow, oh, that's just so nice. See, the water's right there. I'm sure there's, well, I know there's fish. I saw fish in there yesterday. So even, it's kind of nice. It's, even in the valley, it's kind of dispersed right here, which is really nice. We've got just big peaks all around us. Wow. Oh, what a fantastic morning. Hey, this is the first looping I've seen. How about that? Oh, that's cool. Maybe I passed them. I just haven't noticed it, but that was pretty cool. Past the hiker, went pretty slow, big pack, kind of a younger guy. I said, "Where are you headed?" He goes, "As far as my legs can take me." I said, "Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, as far as my legs can take me." I'm like, "All right." I'm getting close to being underneath the pinnacles now. See a campsite in front of me. There's a lot of people right here. Look at those. Way in the distance. Look at those. Pinnacles. Looking pretty pinnacle-y. Man, I'm loving those. Woo! Got some carnage from, I don't know if this is from a couple years ago or not. I don't think so. This is just ancient carnage. Oh man, that's nice. Oh, good morning. It's pretty chilly though, man. I got my gloves on. I was actually walking with my hands in my pockets for a little bit, which I've never done. Take a look at those pinnacles, man. It's not cooperating. There we go. Whoa. Whew. Wow. All right. Yeah, it's a whole nother section of avalanche. See, they did the trail maintenance here. Man, I'm so glad they did that. And that's just, so this is this smaller avalanche, but you can see it's clipping off tops of these trees here. And you can kind of see out here, if you look close, must have come from up here, right down here. And they did a tremendous job on the trail maintenance, so yeah. All right, so I'm not going to film any more of this because there's a lot of it. Now, it's not just today, but throughout the trail. You know, it's just all over. Guy can see right in front of us this big pile of logs. Yeah. That's another avalanche here, but I'm gonna, look at that. That's gorgeous. On the trail. Whew. So it's about 8:13. This cruise, haven't been cruising that long. Taking a ton of video though, man, it's super gorgeous. It's really pretty. It's still cold though. I mean, I got gloves on, everything's on. And so I just forgot to say the elevation. I thought we started like at 10.7 and we're at 10.1 right now. So we dropped like 500 feet, 500, 600, something like that. But of course, you know, we'll get to make all that up in just a few minutes. So, river's just going. Man, but it's so full of fish. Nice campsite right there in the trees. Woo, this is gorgeous. I wonder if people rock climb that. The sun's starting to come on me. It's getting a little warmer. I can tell right away. In fact, I could feel it getting warmer. When I saw the sun coming in the distance, I'm like, yeah, forest is getting a little warmer. The cutoff to go up to Bullfrog Lake is coming up here, I think, because there's a saddle, a low point, like right in front of me here. You can see the blue there. So I'm sure in a little bit, I'm gonna get the cutoff. Wow, yeah, these are really seriously big butt mountains, man. Whoo! Wow. So my guess is that we're gonna go down there, and then to our right, we're gonna head down there, and then we'll climb up that and go up there, and we'll loop back to the right. Myriad of streams here. It'd be a lot easier just to walk through again. All right, so it's 8:50, and I made it to the trail junction. Trail's below me, and then it breaks and starts going up right above me right here up to Bullfrog Lake. So I'm gonna have some breakfast right here, and maybe the guys will meet up with me. I'm not sure. Oh, I see some horses, mules down here. There they are. Look at that. Must be the Packers camp right there. So the elevation right here is like 9,500 feet. So I've dropped like 1,000 feet. Crap. That means I'm gonna have to go up another 1,000 feet probably to get to Bullfrog Lake. I'm not really sure, but that was an amazing hike, man. That was super good. So time to relax, have some cheese and salami. All right, we just took off about 9:25. We're all together there. I finished up my breakfast, and now we got like, I don't know, 1,000 feet, something like that, and then more after that. So we're coming to another trail junction up here in a mile or so. Well, this is pretty rude awakening, man. Just finished my breakfast. All right, let's go. Like, bam, it's uphill right away. So, but I really wanted to wait at the trail junction so I know we're all together before you make a big turn. That can pay dividends later, especially if you do the wrong thing. Whew, man, this is kicking my butt. Going from downhill straight up. The terrain has totally changed. There's ferns, a little bit of water on the trail. Passed a couple. Guy was all good morning and all that, and the gal behind him. I looked and I thought, man, the pack is really big. And I look at the top of the pack, And there's a kid inside of it. Must be 1 year old at least. Looking at me, I'm like, hey. I've never seen that. And the top of the pack had a little, like a little lining over the top, like, you know, like a prince would have walking, you know, being carried into a town or something. It's pretty epic. Get it like dirt all over his face and stuff. He's probably loving it, especially because he's not walking. Because I've seen a lot of stuff, man, but I've never seen that before. But man, you got to be sure-footed to do something like that, because you take a tumble, that's not going to end well for anybody. That really was something. Super nice couple too. Whew. I have not got my uphill legs right now. Doesn't feel right. I didn't have any Celsius either for breakfast. So that definitely helps on these startling uphills. Man, it's brutal coming out of here. All right, so this morning we hiked further down Bubs Creek, and then after we came down yesterday, we came on the left of the peak. That's where the pass is. It's not that one. It's that one. That's what we came down. That makes me feel a whole lot better than I did a minute ago. Here we go. All right, trail. There's Bullfrog, Kearsarge. I got another one right here. All right. Whew. Whew. Just took the cut off to Bullfrog Lake. Kearsarge Pass just before 10. And my watch says I'm at 10,600, so I forget where I started at, but I don't know. I don't think we were at 96. I don't know. Anyways, whew. So we're gonna meet up here at Bullfrog Lake. So this could be it right here. I'm looking at Bullfrog Lake, baby, or maybe lakes. Whew. I'll probably camp out, not camp out, but I'll sit right out there, wait for him. Whew. So we are now wrapping around the back of those pinnacles. I mean, this water is crystal clear. Wow. My guess is there's no fish in this, because where there's lots of frogs, there's rarely fish. When you call the lake Bullfrog Lake, I suspect that means zero fish. This one at least is super shallow. That I don't know if it's gonna freeze solid, but definitely gonna get a pretty thick layer of ice on it. Whew. Man, this is really pretty. Chris is getting some water, man. It's pretty desperate for water, man. It's super boggy here, so it's not easy to get from the ledge. Beautiful lake, though. Look at this, man. Bullfrog Lake. I don't think you can camp here. I think it's illegal. It was when I was a kid too, I think. Chad's kicking back in the shade, which is probably the smartest thing to do. All right, so this is Bullfrog Lake. Once again, I gave incorrect information. Shoot. All right. Yeah, like some guys in front of us said, okay, on to Bullfrog. I'm like, wait, this is Bullfrog. They're like, no. I'm like, what? Dang. So, because the next thing after Bullfrog is the pass. There we go. Oh, there's the pass right there. I don't know if you can see it. That's where we came from, up the valley there. Wow. This is pretty cool what we're going into. So again, that's where it came from. And you could rock climb that thing. All right, last picture of mounds. This is going toward Bubs Creek. Couldn't really see much of that one. And that's Bubs Creek down there. And just to the far left is that mountain climber one. So we'll say goodbye to Bullfrog Lake. All right, so I'm about 10:07 right now out of Bullfrog Lake. So Kearsarge Pass is just, you see that out right in between the two trees, the rock outcropping. Just to the left of that is where you go through. And there's a sign up there, you can have lunch up there, it's really nice. So that's where we're headed. I'm not sure how high it is, but we're about 10:07 now, like I said. All right, here's a much better picture, as you can see. You might even be able to see some trail up there. All right, over 11,000 feet. It's now 11:40. There's the pass. See, there's people up there. I don't know if you can tell. Starting to be able to see pinnacles. I don't see a lake yet, but the lakes are here. So these are the pinnacles that we saw the other side yesterday and earlier today. Sorry, I'm kind of tired moving the camera around. So one of the lakes is this, no, there's one of the lakes right there. What? There is a lake right up against the pinnacles. I think there's 3 lakes. Not quite sure. Whew. All right. Stay stoked. Getting closer. I just want to, I can see some of the lakes there. And as a bonus, we can now see Bullfrog Lake. Whew, getting close. Now you can see probably see the trail. Now you can see a lot more here. Look at that. Ooh, look at that, man. New mountain right there. That's kind of cool looking. Wow. Ooh, look at the red in that one. Wow, I can see Bullfrog down there. Man, that's cool. And a little bonus here. There's a Kearsarge, there's a lake right there. Goes right up against it. I think there's another lake around this corner right here. Woo! We got these guys. Amazing. All right, so we're at a trail junction here. So when we come back over Kearsarge, we're gonna head toward Ray Lakes and Charlotte Lakes. And that's gonna bring us into Glen Pass. So we're gonna kind of stay high, which is gonna be super epic, different view. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. There we go. One more here. Got some very cool flowers here. Very purples. Whew. Some different yellows. Look at those purple. Those yellows. Beautiful, huh? Nice. Oh, there's more of them coming up too on the trail. You can see them all up along here. All right, we are officially on the switchbacks now. Right now they're pretty short. You can see them. But
know, like right up above me, I can see at least 1, 2, 3 other switchbacks up there. And in the pass, there it is. Oh, that's it right there. Looks a little different right now. Oh wait, no, that's the pass right there. Whew. Almost looks like you can make a mad scramble, huh? Probably the reason why you can't. Always is. Whew. It's imminent. A couple went by me and said, there's a couple of yahoos up there. I said, well, I'm going to be doing a lot of yahooing when I get up there. Woo! Woo! I'm on the main switchbacks. You can see there's loads of them down there. Woo! I don't know how many more I have. Could just be this last one. Close. Woo! Oh yeah, it's right here, man. Woo! Imminent. Woo! Last turn, I think. You're on video! Woo! Is it working? Yeah. So what happened?
My buddy dropped his phone off the top of the rock.
So were you guys climbing up there?
Yeah. We made it to the top and then...
Well.
Is it gone? Can he pick it back up?
that fucker's
way.
gone.
It was 8 hours too. Oh look, hey buddy. Like
Oh, there's the sign. I forgot about the sign.
Yeah.
11,760.
Hey little guy.
Are you guys gonna hike over?
Oh shit. How do you get under there?
Whoa. He knows there's food here.
Alright, I want to get in for my descent.
Yeah, dude. We'll meet you down.
Oh, you guys aren't gonna go down the other side?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, because you know what that means, right?
We're rookies.
You gotta come back up. Whoa, look at how fat that little guy is.
Oh, he's a little fatty.
He's been fed.
Oh, we've been feeding them all right.
Have you?
Yep.
Well, that's why.
I know.
Oh,
We're bad.
oh, you made it.
Can't be feeding
Woo! Yeah.
That was good.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
Oh my god.
So we got, is it 2 brothers and 2 sons?
2 brothers,
Cousin, yeah.
cousin,
Yeah.
first cousin once removed, and my son.
Oh, that's awesome. Man, was that rough, man?
A little bit on the rough side.
Woo! Okay, I'll take a picture now. Okay. There you go. Woo! Woo! All right, man.
Oh my gosh, that was killer.
That was long, yeah. Yeah. Woo! All right, it is 1:08. Taking off. Chad and Chris, they're, I don't know where they're way in front of me here. So that's gonna be cool. I'm just gonna chill coming down. We're gonna go to the first lake, which is called Flower Lake. So this lake, 2003, was almost completely frozen, and it had that really cool looking blue color with the light going through the ice. All right.
It's so cool.
So it's right going flower. Oh, there's one lake right there. That's hardly like a lake. It's like right there. I don't think that's gonna be it. Woo! Oh, it's gonna be nice. Going to town tonight. I think get some resupply and a new pillow, stuff like that. So, sounds strange as it sounds, tomorrow, earlier than this, we're gonna be hiking right back up this thing. But last time I did that, it went really fast. So I'm hoping the same thing is gonna happen tomorrow. Oh, that'd be really good. All right, so this is gonna blow you guys away. At least it did me. So I'm up out there at the top, just hanging out with people, and this couple walks up from the Indian Valley side. I look at the girl and I said, "Hey, I've seen you on the trail, right? We like passed." And she's like, "Well, I don't know, which way are you going?" I said, "We're going north." She said, "No, we're going south." I'm like, "God, I know I saw you. We met a bunch of cows, solo and in couples, and one of them looks like you." She says, "I don't know, I said, "That's so weird." I said, "Okay, so what trails have you gone on?" And so she was fully into this. So we're just going through the years of the trails. And then after doing that, she paused and she said, "Have you ever seen the YouTube video Momentum?" And I froze. I said, "That's you." And then I froze and said, "That was a very personal video. That was like a transformational trip for you, and it changed your life." She said, yeah, I put it all out there. But before we even got to there, we went, what? And then I said, "Well, so what year did you do that?" She says, "It was 21. I said, "Yeah. See, I was doing research on 22 and 23 for the JMT for me and my daughter. And your videos were like one of my references, because not only was it just awesome in terms of the trip itself, but from the personal journey, what it's really like to hike. And yours was just such an honest story." And she says, "Yeah, it was really honest." She says, "It was transformational." She says, "When I got back from that trip, I got divorced." I'm like, what do I say then? She says, "Yeah, it was transformational for sure." And I said, "Well, who's that with you now?" She said, "Oh, that's my boyfriend, 2 years." I said, "Okay." That was kind of funny. So you just never know who you're going to meet. And then the other couple with him said, "I love your shirt. Where'd you get that?" So I told her the story about my hoodie. Man, look at these switchbacks. It's a pretty good shot all the way down here. It's just switchback after switchback. There's a lot of switchbacks, but it's actually a really good trail. It's not steep right here. There's just a lot of trail, which is really great for hiking, because you can go quick, you get your momentum. As long as there's not a bunch of stupid steps everywhere, it'll be all right. But wow, that's crazy, all these switchbacks. Whew. Okay, so we're going down there. There's the trail. Oh, look at this mountain right here. Whew. That's cool. And then look at the ones above it. Woo! Oh, man. Look at all that. Look at all that space down there. Well, I haven't videoed much coming down, but we came down in the middle of that, and just a lot of switchbacks, a ton of people. People who really look tired and need a little encouragement. Hopefully they got some. So I don't know where Flower Lake is. It's probably pretty close, though. I know there's a lake tucked back in there I saw from up above, but I don't know what lake it is. So it's hot. It's a hot part of the day, and I would not want to be going up this trail. All right, so it is. It's 3 or just about 4 o'clock, but we've been set. I actually jumped into the lake, so it's pretty good. So that's my tent, of course, right here. There's somebody right there. I can see their backpack. That's my food right there. That's only for chipmunks. Oh yeah, Chris has got his stuff set up. We got some good spots. Chad's got his place set up. See, their tents have 2 trekking poles. Mine's a Plex Solo. Theirs is a duplex, which makes sense when you think about it, right? So we'll probably eat our dinner right there, either that or this log right here. So yeah, this is a super nice day. We have 2.5 miles, so we're gonna bust out about 6 a.m. That's the plan tomorrow. All right, good evening. This is late afternoon, good evening. And for day 5,
444.
right? 444. This is like an early record here. So day 5, how many miles was it? Chad knows the
It was
miles.
10 miles, 10.16 approximately.
Day 5 or is it 6?
1/6
This is
approximately.
This is day.
He's
day 5.
He's an engineer, obviously.
10.16.
Okay.
I think
there
it's day 5.
Yeah, it is day 5. I'm pretty sure.
We started on Monday.
What do we start?
It's Friday.
Yeah. No, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Today's Friday, right? Because
Yeah.
we're going in
Day
town.
5.
Yeah, just like I was saying.
Clearly, this is the end of the day here. We've hiked. All right, so let's do our stats before we forget here. But we probably have some good stories. Oh, but
I mean,
anyways.
I'm kind of excited that I found the stats on my watch this time. So
Yeah, that was a
I
big
can
deal.
contribute. So
All right, so okay, so let's do steps.
those steps.
How many steps?
I had 26,564.
Damn, that's great. That's awesome. 26,000. That's good. What do you have there?
12,627.
That's so different. That's
So
too.
way
That's too
off.
different.
Long strider.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's not. Let's see, I have 18,730. So I got about, 18, 19,000. So that's pretty good. And that's steps. That's about right, because it's 10 miles. 3, yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, how about calories? Well, I have, I don't even have 2,000 calories. I got 1,965. But I'll probably break 2,000 by after dinner, kind of thing.
I'm at 1487.
Yeah. See, we're
I'm at 3295.
Dang.
So whatever I'm losing in steps, I'm making up for in
I
calories.
tell you. Okay, we're obviously there's some settings that need to be worked on. We'll check that out. All right. So, elevation. So we're at like 10. My watch says 10.6. Is that about right?
Yeah, I got 10,450. So it's
Yeah.
pretty close.
So that's okay. So we're like, and we need to go down to like, I think it's 10,000, isn't it? Or 9,000.
It's 9,300 or something. It's a
Okay.
pretty big drop tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a pretty big drop. It's weird because it looks like it's all kind of flat, but it's not. There's like a wall. We go down again.
It's gonna be a glorious day tomorrow.
It's gonna be good, man.
Going to town.
We got 2.5 miles to get there. Pick up at 8:30. We're gonna have like the whole,
We're gonna do
pretty
our
much the whole
laundry.
day.
We're gonna take showers. We're gonna eat real food. Somebody tried to torture us on the trail today. Actually, he's right over there. But he brought a bunch of Carl's Jr. grilled chicken sandwiches with lettuce and tomato to a bunch of Girl Scouts that were up there.
Oh,
And
that's what you're talking about.
it was kind of hard not to go tackle one of those girls and take that sandwich, but I didn't do it.
Dang.
It was-
Is that we passed them on the trail? Was that like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they were sitting
before
off,
that first
sitting off to the
bullfrog
side.
leg
They had a
thing?
cooler and everything.
What?
I got hooked them up.
What kind of scouting is that when you have a cooler?
He was their resupply,
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
and he brought.
So they don't have to drop down to actually get it. That's actually really
Yeah,
nice.
he hiked up, brought it to him,
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
hiked back out.
All right.
So I was not a fan of Kearsarge Pass today.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool
yeah,
when we
yeah,
got to the top, but
yeah.
getting to the top, I was like, dang.
It was a struggle.
It felt harder than Forester to me.
Wow. I wonder why.
There's no way harder than Forester.
I know. I fear. Maybe it's because
I
of
think
the
I
fear
was just
factor.
struggling today. I didn't sleep well.
Yeah, that'll do it. And this
Too
is the
much
5th
texting all
day.
night, maybe.
We haven't had like a day off. Every day's been
Pretty
hard.
Yeah.
And so that's why we got to have breaks, man. Like man, I like when we get to VVR, like I kind of want to protect that day. Like I'll hike more to have it, get that 0 because we're gonna need that. Anyways, that's how I look at it. So it was harder. So you felt that Forester was harder?
Oh well, Forester was definitely harder.
I felt
and
that.
sketchy. Had
Yeah.
some sketchy spots to it.
Yeah, and the hike down was hard on Forester too. That was
Yeah.
long. Not excluding the whole Bubs. Is it Bubs
Bubs Creek.
Bubs Creek, for excluding that, just getting down to that.
Yeah.
That was long.
Yeah, just getting
That's
down
hard.
off that mountain.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
tough.
So, but yeah, we were pretty worn out though. But anyway, we're here though. But then we get to hike back up. It'll be really interesting how we feel going hiking back up. Once we have that day to get to Kearsarge. I'm like, hey, it could be easy. No, it's actually really hard. So that'll be hopefully it's not that hard because we want to do another pass right after that.
Yeah,
Glenn.
Sunday will be a 2-pass day.
Yeah. I think that only happens one other time, where it just doesn't make sense to do one pass. I think it's Pinchot and Mather or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, Let's see. Did we meet anybody? Well, I met those guys that were. Oh, so I talked to those guys that were at the top or at Kearsarge. You know, the guys that were yucking up and they dropped their phone on the rocks. It's like $1,000, man. It's like, but that makes sense because they're from Orange County. Turns out, California. That's stereotyping.
nothing.
Yeah. So, but and like I know right where they live. It's kind of funny. I said, oh yeah, my aunt and uncle, they lived off of Red Hill. Like, oh yeah, I know, right, blah blah blah. So it's kind of funny. So that was pretty neat. So I talked to them a while later here at the lake. They were like yelling on the other side of the lake. And I'm thinking, I bet it's those guys. Sure enough, it was, man. So I was going to go try and get a video of them so they'd kind of introduce themselves because they told me their names and stuff and all that. It was pretty cool. I'm sure they would have done that on video. But that was, for me, that was kind of a highlight, even though they were just, they weren't hurting anybody, though. They were just
They're
having a
just
great
swimming.
time. Yeah, but what was really neat, though, is I said, well, how'd you guys meet? And they say, well, this guy, he's my best friend from high school, and these are, our other friend. I forget what.
Two of them were brothers.
Oh yeah, you
They
had
said their
that
dad
and best
used
friends.
to take them here.
Oh,
growing
so you
up.
knew? Okay, so all that. So, oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. So they've been coming here. They're like, this is our favorite place in the world.
Oh, I'm glad you had a chance to talk with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty good guys. They were just having a great time. So that was
Like 20-ish.
yeah,
20-something
yeah,
year olds.
yeah, and it was really neat. I told you guys that they were looking up in the mountains here, like right in front of us, and they're like, man, it's just like they can't get over it's so beautiful. It's like, how's that even happen? So even though they were just kind of dropping their cell phone on the rocks, they also really just love the beauty. So like there is hope for the future, kind of a thing. So that was really good. So that was fun for me. That was kind of a highlight. Yeah. What else? What was ever?
There was the lady with a baby in her.
Oh, that's right. I actually said something about that.
I mean, that baby was probably 9 months old.
Yeah,
something
I thought it wasn't
but
more
was
than
like
a year.
looking around back there.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
excited.
It had like dirt, like it had been crawling around and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, all back there in that baby backpack with the sunshade up.
I know. I thought it was like a little prince. You're getting carried in by. It's in the back. Just That was. I'd never seen. Have you ever seen that? I've never.
You know
seen
what
that.
else? Today, how many dogs did we see? Like,
Oh yeah,
like
Kearsarge
5
people
or something.
bringing
I mean,
their dogs up.
like
Yeah.
I don't. We hadn't seen dogs anywhere else. But
No, that's right.
there were lots today.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was not real pleased to see people up at the pass.
Yeah,
Like,
he
you
had
better-
like shoes on.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He had a nice leash on the dog, so that was good. No, yeah, that's right. A lot of dogs. What else do we see today? Bubs Creek was really neat. I thought that was pretty
It was
cool.
a great campsite.
Yeah.
This is a great site.
Yeah, that
This
we had
Flower Lake.
Yeah, we're at Flower Lake. That's right. Did I? Oh, I haven't got a picture. I'll get a picture of the lake when we're done here. So, though the hike up out of Bubs Creek. Tell us about that.
Oh my gosh,
I knew you were gonna
that was
say
horrible.
That was brutal.
I don't know. I just struggled all morning.
Yeah.
You guys were more on it today.
It took me a while to get into the uphill out of Bubs Creek because we've been just doing downhill, and so I had my breakfast, so it was like it was just different muscles and stuff, and it took me a while before I felt like, okay, I feel good, kind of thing. Where it's just, and I didn't have any. Did I have Celsius?
Yeah.
I did have some. So
That's how you got up over Kearsarge.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, maybe that's
Up in the caffeine.
Yeah, because that does help for sure. Yeah, but it was, you know what that hike reminded me of out of Bubs Creek is when we go to MTR, you gotta go in the sun switchbacks to get to the lakes to move on, and that's hard. So it's kind of like that's what it reminded me of, like that, which
It's
isn't.
not encouraging.
Yeah, it's not. I know. I'm sorry, but I really hated that hike. She remembers it. So that was hard getting up. It was really pretty though, wasn't it? That was good. And then, you get to the top. It was kind of fun. There was a lot of people up there. How many people you expected?
Yeah,
What did you-
no, I was thinking maybe 1 or 2, but there's like 10 or 12 people up
It's
there.
like a freaking freeway, man.
And it's not like a big spot.
No,
No, not a lot of rain.
no. I think this is a super busy trailhead.
Oh,
I think that's why.
we had the super active chipmunks.
Oh
Like,
yeah, fat.
you open your food for a second, it's like.
Yeah, but yeah, turns out the Yahoo guys, they were like feeding the chipmunks too. I'm like, oh, dude, no wonder they're so aggressive. They were really chubby too, though.
Yeah.
which was
Yeah, they were
effective.
eating good in the neighborhood.
they like know where the food's at. People were there, probably just give them scraps and stuff. So yeah, that was. I don't like that because they move so fast, and man, they can rip a hole in your pack and like now those little teeth, you know, crap, you know, packs are not cheap. So. You know, obviously, I've had some issues with that in the past, and it's not good. So, yeah, that was pretty. It was. Yeah, there were a lot of people up there, and I videoed a little bit about some of the. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'll tell you guys about this gal I've been up there that I like, that I know. I'll tell you about that. It sounds creepy, but it's not. It's a good story. I think it's about it. We're feeling super tired. We're all tired. Yeah, we're looking
Camp at 6
forward
a.m.
to it. Yeah, 6 a.m.
just to get ready for the shuttle.
Yeah, we don't want to
Get back into town. It's gonna be beautiful.
I can't wait, man. I'm having a martini. I don't care if you don't want anything. I'm gonna find a place.
I'm with you. I'm in. Get might get an espresso martini.
Oh, those are good.
Depends what
Anyway,
time it is.
yeah, that's what time
Maybe we
it is.
should share all that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, there you go. All right, that's it for day 5, and I'll do a little bit of the lake, and that will be it. And tomorrow's gonna be town day. Very, very different. Hey, I want to show you my view tonight. Look at this. Check that out. Oh, isn't that cool?